Let's go to Cap G's favorites. Oops. Rikka. Twitch chat, why do we want to play Rikka? I'm going to give you guys one of the biggest examples, or one of the biggest things in Yu-Gi-Oh! Chat that is almost exclusive to this deck. Tributes opponents' monsters as a cost. This is one of the, there's only 2 decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! That can do this, chat. Basically, this deck and Lair of Darkness are the only decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! That can do. Tributing your opponent's monsters as a cost is broken. Because they can't respond. Well, they can, but it doesn't matter. Their monster is not coming back. That's one of the main themes of this deck since they got the new field spell, which isn't really even a field spell. It's basically a continuous. It looks like a continuous spell. It's not really a field spell. Tributes opponent's monsters as a cost. Plays through Nib organically because they have a monster that they can search that is, I think it's an extender and it's a hand trap, but it also activates from the graveyard. Kaiju's technically tribute and you can't respond. Yes, but this deck doesn't need to play Kaiju's. This deck just has the Kaiju's. Has multiple, or I'll say this, ends on multiple negates, but not omni negates. All right, chat. Honest opinion. How big is this? Because I've actually been trying to weigh this, right? So Rikka can end on, and I'm by the way, I'm not even talking about with the Sun Avalon stuff, because I'm not convinced on playing the Sun Avalon cards, chat. I'm thinking that I might just play pure Rikka, because I watched Top Tier, or God, I forget his name. His name is Aaron, but he his channel. I watched his 5th place regional deck, and it's cool. And I've seen other Rikka Sun Avalon decks, chat, but the problem is, to me, it always seems like it's the Sun Avalon. I think it's a 6-card engine or so. You do have to play a brick. That's unavoidable. You play 1 brick. And to me, it always seems like they open with Loki, and then they also have all these other plant monsters. And it's well, if you have Loki, then aren't all the other plant monsters redundant? You know what I mean? So it just seems like they end with these super monster heavy hands, and I don't like that idea, chat. I get it, Loki is insane, but to me you play a lot more bricks to make the combos. I mean, they're better, but I don't know if they're necessary, if that makes sense. Is siding Cherries bad for me? Nah, Cherries is insane, Prince of Blood. If you're playing a deck that has extra deck space, I think Cherries is ridiculous right now. I think it's really, and it can't be Gamut, which is not basically your opponent. And the thing about Cherries is, chat, if you get hit with talents, your opponent can draw more cards, but it's not bringing their monster back. That's the difference between if you get talented after you've cherries your opponent, there is no coming back. That elf is not going back to your extra deck ever. And without elf, you can't summon Toad. Unless your hand's just ridiculous and you have double Swap Frog in your hand or something like that. So, there's no coming back from Cherries. Hit the right card, or I think I played Mirror Jade as a Cherries target. You ain't getting Mirror Jade ever. It doesn't matter if you talents me or not. So anyways, just don't get blown out by Lightning Storm. Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted. Chat. Honest opinion. How big of a deal is it that Rikka can end on multiple negates, but they're not omni negates? Is that an absolute deal breaker? Because I feel in game 1, it's not. I feel that only becomes a problem in game 3 or game 2. You know what I mean? How big of a deal? Because Rikka can end on, you have the one Rikka, the one that negates monster effects by tributing stuff. And then you also get the rank 7 that negates a monster as well. But you don't play okay. So I thought about Regulus. I actually thought about Regulus, right? I'm like, okay, but I can play Regulus and I can play like the Therion cards. But the problem is like that basically the plant part that like constantly locks you into plants is the Rikka shit, BP. It's not the Sun Avalon stuff. It's like literally all the second you activate the field spell, the Rikka field spell, you're locked into plants. So you like can't summon Regulus. So like it's possible to do it, but it's like, if I'm not playing the Sun Avalon stuff, I don't know if it makes sense to play Rikka and Therions. Tears most of the time don't unless they make Baron/Herald. What are you talking about, Selza? Have you looked at Labyrinth, by the way? Says Selza. I have not, Selza. I actually have not. Like, these were like the 3 decks that I've kind of come down to. You should add Spell and Trap. Here's the downsides for this deck. No Spell and Trap. Negation. And I also think this deck loses to Mine. And like the thing about Rikka, chat, is I think, hold on, I want to show you guys. I think the boards that Rikka make, chat, like they don't necessarily look good, but I think they're just good enough to get by, chat. Like that's what I think about Rikka. The boards that Rikka make are like just good enough to get by against like Sprite and Tier Element. What'd you say about Rikka? If Rikka is a viable strategy, does that mean every deck from Secret Slayers has been a competitive success? Absolutely. The other 2 were tier 1 decks. Like that's inarguable that Eldritch has historically been like a tier 1 deck at some point in like Adamancipator. So like 100%. Cap, remember that OCG hero deck in Spiral format that played like 20 hand traps with Cherries? I do. Also, Ed Deception kind of did something similar. He just did it with Invoked. And I think he even played, what's it called? Play Cosmic. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys an example right quick. I don't know if I know how to find this guy's channel, chat. Let's see it with if this is it. Top tier Yu-Gi-Oh! This is not it. Wait, I think this is it. Let's see. This is it. Yo, chat. Most underrated Yu-Gi tuber currently. This guy right here. I heckin' love this channel. This is the most underrated Yu-Gi tuber right here. Not only is he really good, but he basically only plays like rogue decks. Like look at this. Regional top 8 with Rikka. Sun Avalon. That was like this week. He also top dated with Dinomorphia like 2 months ago or some shit. Like I'm like, bro, how is he topping with these decks? Where was the Dinomorphia? Like, yo, this second place regional Dinomorphia. Like he is the ultimate hope, chat. Like the ultimate copium for like us rogue duelists, bro. Cause he builds these like super rogue decks. No one knows what the cards do. He just takes them to regionals, just claps up everyone, and then just makes a video. And I'm like, I love this guy, chat. This is like my favorite channel now. Anyways, here, let me show you guys like an example, because I think his third combo is like just Rikka. Actually, hold on.
Combo video. I got a lot of comments on my deck profile asking for a combo video, which I had in the works. Just been, a while to get it uploaded.
Okay. Also, he hearts my comments, which I love, chat. It's wholesome. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, this is just a Rikka combo. So, like, you guys tell me if you guys think that this combo is good. This is not using any of the Sun Avalon cards. Because I feel like, does Rikka really need Sun Avalon? But can he beat DB Grinder in basketball, though? Nah, probably not. No one can beat Grinder in basketball. Not one-on-one. Dinomorphia, low-key broken control deck. This format possibly. Last format, I think it was in a bad. I thought it was in a really bad spot last format because Brave kind of shit on it. Okay, so there's your monster negate, chat. You also get another rank 8. You're locked into plants though. There's your tribute, and you also have this. Okay, here we go. Is this a good board, chat? Like, is this good enough with still 3 cards in hand to be like, this and this can suffice? Because, like, this tributes your opponent's monster. This is a monster negate. You also, because he doesn't have Rikka Sheet, you can also tribute your opponent's monster to negate one of their monster effects. So technically, I think he says 4 disruptions. The rank 9 is so bad. Oh, this? How's it bad? What do you mean? It's not an omni negate. It's just a monster negate. Hold on. Let's turn this down to 2. Or 1, excuse me.
Because of the field spell to negate one of their effects, which...
Okay, so hold on.
Like, I'll say if you're trying to break a board, but here we're just...
Are we watching John Wick 3 on Saturday?
Snowdrop, target Snowdrop.
Depends on how you guys feel.
And we can end with your Snowdrop.
Is Princess just a...
Now,
dude, if Princess was a Omni Negate Big Pimpin', we wouldn't even be having this conversation. If Princess was an Omni Negate, I would have already bought this deck. Like, if you're telling me Princess could negate, like, evenly match and... I don't really care so much about Dark Ruler, but if Princess could negate, like, evenly match and... What else do I really fucking care about, chat? I feel like just evenly matched. Or mine. Yeah, if Princess could negate, like, mine and even... Like, we wouldn't even be... I would have already bought the cards. But she only negates monsters. However, you can tribute your opponent's monster. So, like, let's say that your opponent goes, like, Diva... And then they summon, like, a Sprite monster. And they activate, like, the effect. What was one of the ones that activates chat, like Jet or something? You can tribute their Jet to... Oh, no, you can tribute... Yeah, you can tribute Diva to negate, like, the Jet. You know what I mean? Where you leave them on the field with, like, just Diva or something like that. Anyways, it's good.
In this board, we have Teardrop, which is a quick effect tribute.
Yep.
We have Hyperion, which is a monster negate and destroy. And then we also have Princess in Graveyard, which can tribute one of their monsters because of the field spell to negate one of their effects, which, like, I'm going to be completely honest here. There's a lot of times where the board doesn't look menacing because it's just, like, 2 interrupts on field. But the power of the field spell tributing your opponent's stuff is so ridiculous. Like, there were games against Sprite where they opened, like, a good hand at the regional.
Yeah, I think this deck does really good against Sprite,
chat. This card plus Sheet was almost enough to just win the game on its own. Like, I almost...
You could play... Yeah, so this card can become a spell negate. Making it a trap negate is going to be, like, almost impossible. Well, maybe in my build, not so much. But, like, yeah, this card can become a spell negate, but you have to have a spell card in the graveyard, and then you have to activate a spell card. If that makes sense. So, like, if you activated Glamour... and you had, like, I don't know, Upstart Goblin in the graveyard, you could equip the Upstart Goblin, and then this guy becomes, like, a spell negate. But, like, I don't know, chat, like, I just think that most of the time, this board should be enough. You know what I mean? Like, how's Spite playing through this board, chat? Like, if you just normal summon a 2 that's not, like, an instant extender, I can just tribute it immediately, and I can basically put you on, you better have starter, or you better have, like, teleport. You know, and I can just use her effect and just tribute immediately. If you activate, again, like something like Diva, I mean, we do have this Omni Negate here, which can just, like, banish Diva and or not banish, but it can just destroy Diva and just negate it. You know what I mean? We also have this, which tributes monsters. And negates it. So, like, I feel like this board is just, like, what's it called? They just talent you. Hey, you better have talents then. you better have talents. And also, hold on. Attenza. So the thing is, let's say that they did have talents, right? You can't really take my monsters. That doesn't do anything. You can't rip my hand, because that doesn't do anything either. If you don't break my board, I'm just going to kill you next turn. You really only can draw 2. If I have something like Rikka Sheet is the card that tributes one of your opponent's cards and takes one of your opponent's cards. If the entire Sprite deck revolves around, like, all of these monsters, chat, that, like, special summon from hand if you have a 2, if I take your only 2 off the field, it doesn't matter how many cards you have. You just lose. Like, you guys understand? Summon Zeus. again, but like let's say that I had Sheet, right? Sheet is the card again. It Widow Anchors a monster, and then you also get to like tribute a monster and take one. So like how actually I don't think you negate an effect. You just take an opponent's monster and then you tribute one. How are you getting those 2/2s on the field? And again, that's a trap card. You know? You can't that's my point. That's my entire point, Big Pimpin'. Like the problem with Sprite Chat is like it can't extend if you don't start. If I don't just let you keep a 2 on field, if I immediately attack the 2 that you normal summon, then like who cares if you talents me? Or are you saying that, oh, you're gonna talents me, take this and make Zeus? Like, okay, well I'll just like tribute then? Like I guess you could take this, but I could can she tribute herself? Why are we listening to Atenza? Swap Frog is an extender. It's only an extender if you have a water monster. It's not all like Swap Frog is like a semi-extender. I don't count Swap Frog as like an extender because it's not always an extender. Starter and Teleport are always an extenders because they guaranteed can summon level 2s from deck. But like those cards don't. So like, anyways, just answer the question, chat. One word answer. Yay or nay, especially again, you still have 3 cards in hand, chat. Is this good enough to stop a meta deck? I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes. Now I'm not saying always, but like I think you guys are giving too much credit to like they're going to have everything. Like if you have Dark Ruler, of course, you still actually have this card still works from the graveyard. But like I look at this and I'm like, all right, tribute your normal. By the way, if you tribute Terror Elements, they don't trigger. So this card, you normal summon a Terror Element, I'm just tribute, doesn't activate. It's more resistant or more resistant to dark. It is Flax. That's actually one of the benefits I think of Rikka in general is it's infinitely more resilient to Dark Ruler because again, if you were to go for Rikka Sheet, then yeah, you can Dark Ruler and turn these 2 off. However, I still have Rikka Sheet as a disruption where I can tribute one of your guys, take one, and I still have Rikka. I think Princess is the one that, yeah. I would still have Rikka Princess as another monster negate. And neither one of those are affected by Dark Ruler. Where I could just tribute probably this. And I still have 2 disruptions and you Dark Rulered me. So I can still ideally stop maybe 3 cards. At least 2 cards. You know what I came to the conclusion, Flax? I'm glad that you're here. I came to the conclusion that Rikka is almost identical to Lair of Darkness. And I think, I'm wondering if it's just because of the whole like interaction where like this is the only other deck in Yu-Gi-Oh that can tribute the opponent's cards as cost. But I think this deck is very similar to like Lair of Darkness. I think it's just more of like an offensive build of Lair of Darkness. But I think that. And chat, I could be crazy, but is this viable, chat? Is this viable? This is like just pure theory. I haven't tested this at all. I was thinking about Rikka, no hand traps, just board breakers, but also playing real trap cards. So I looked at a build of a guy who like, I don't know, he won like a poke case tournament or top 4 at a case tournament and then won like a box tournament and stuff like that. And basically he was like, yeah, there's 17 flex. Once you get past the Rikka engine, there's like 17 flex spots in the deck. And he played Lone Fire Blossom. I don't want to play that card. Because Lone Fire Blossom just says get Veilered and like lose the game. I don't want to play that. I was thinking about it and I was like, so if I play 3 talents, if I have 17 spots, I play 3 talents, 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Mine. That's 9 cards. Those are my board breakers. And I'll even include a Metaverse chat for the Mine, which would technically be 10 cards. I could still run 7 good trap cards. You know what I mean? Flex spots. Flex spots basically, Anime Night means like, oh, you can run 17 hand traps. You can run 17 board breakers. Like, they can be whatever you want. They're not part of your core engine. They're not the Rikka cards. Like, you know, Gamma, Veiler. Like, those are the type cards. I don't think hand traps are good except, like, Gamma, basically, chat. So, like, I don't want to play hand traps. I think they just suck. Yes, Big Pippin. Another one I was thinking is Rivalry. So I looked, because I was like, oh, well, I know Rikka is all plant, chat. But then I was like, wait. I was like, I wonder, because I wonder what attribute Rikka is. I was like, it's probably like wind or something, right? And then they're like, wait, so they're randomly all water? So if I don't lock myself into plants, does that mean that I can technically go into the water charmer and reborn a toad? Just saying. Just saying, chat. Just saying. You can go into the water charmer and reborn your opponent's toad. That was just something I was thinking about. But yeah, rivalry was something that I was thinking about. I was like, wait a minute, can this deck just like main deck rivalry to like for the tier element matchup? And like, can Sprite beat you with just thunder monsters? No. Like that deck can't beat you with just thunder monsters because they have to use Smasher or some shit like that. That deck can't beat you with just thunders because thunders don't do anything. Like, okay, cool, you go into Gigantic Sprite. What the fuck does that do? If you can't Zeus me, that card literally does nothing. I'll just tribute it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Rivalry was a card that I was, I'm gonna put that on there. Because the fact that the deck is like, the fact that the deck is like all water plants, like, it's kind of good. Can run Rivalry. Earth Machine can too, but Skill Drainage is better. I remember Polynosis. Oh, hold on. There is one card, chat. Troll or 5-head. This is not for main. I don't think this is main deck. But you guys tell me, chat. Flax, I want your opinion on this. Troll or 5-head, chat. Wait, I think you guys already brought it. Wait, no. Hold on. I think you guys brought it up. Let's see. Because I basically just did a search. I was like, I'm just going to search every single like plant support card ever. Troll or 5-head, chat. Game 3 where you're going first. 3 Solemns, 3 Polynosis. Because I'm like, bro, this card seems kind of nuts. Because now, I'm not getting evenly matched. I don't auto lose to Dark Ruler. You know what I mean? Well, I don't think the deck auto loses to Dark Ruler. Like, if you Dark Ruler me, that's fine. I'm going to just keep Polynosis and negate something else. But, like, the fact that you can run an Infernity Barrier, chat, kind of seems creamy, as the kids say. Probably fine, to be honest. Is he sneezing? Yeah, I think he's supposed to be having, like, a allergy. Like, supposed to be allergic to... everyone's allergic to pollen, basically. But this was something I was thinking of, chat. I don't think I can condone it in the main deck. But I was like, bro, if I play Polynosis in the side, this in Solemn can kind of be insane, chat, for going first. Obviously, I don't think I can main if they could search it. Like, yeah, that'd be crazy. More like Solemn. Yeah, it is a Solemn Judgment. You're right. It's a Solemn Judgment. It's not a barrier because it doesn't stop monster effects. But yeah, it's a Solemn Judgment, chat. So, hold on for a second. Let's see if we can find... I do have what's it called? Tier Heaven Infernity. I don't understand that. Does it need a fusion? Does it need a tier fusion? Because, like, I generally believe, chat, that if you have an Infernity Barrier, you play it. I know Eldritch doesn't, like, always play its Infernity Barrier. But that card, like, it's only what... That card literally needs one specific monster, which is, like, kind of what's it called? Hold on. It's bad. Again, it's an Infernity Barrier. Infernity Barriers are like basically by definition good, in my opinion. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let me show you guys what's... It's a neg 1. How's it a neg? Does it tribute the monster? If it tributes the monster, that's when it's kind of sus. Alright. So this is, I guess, somewhat of the... Dude, why does this thing, like, default to 2? I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like this PBB. I'm about to, like, uninstall this. Because now all my videos, like, by default, start at 2x speed, which is, like, super annoying. I just want my videos to start... Oh, my God. I want my videos to start at 1x and then adjust it if I need to. Virus. Listening to chat. Yeah, okay, look at this, chat. If you look at the actual skeleton of this deck, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not counting Lone Fire because I'm not even sold on that card. 8, 1, 2, 3. 11. 1, 2, 3 with the spell. 14. 17 with the field spell. 18. The Rikka engine, chat, is 18 cards. So technically, you have 22 one sheet. You can, the rank 4 can add it from the graveyard. Yeah, the rank 4 adds sheet from the graveyard. I don't understand why sheet is not a continuous trap, chat. I feel like you should just be able to, like, I feel like it should not be a trap. I feel like it should be a continuous trap to where I can just use it, like, every single turn. So, I'm not sold on Lone Fire, chat, because I just, like, I don't know. I feel like this is a normal summon. It's just going to get, like, hand trapped and then you're going to lose. I mean, maybe you could talent it, but, like, I'd rather just not play this shit. Like, unless it's necessary. You have to play Cross Out if you play. Yeah, I don't want to play Lone Fire Blossom. I just don't want to play this card. Because it's just gonna get every single hand trap, like, just blows the card out. But, like, so with this build, I mean, I'm not gonna play hand traps at all. But even if I was, I wouldn't play Droll because Sprite can search in the draw phase. I wouldn't play Veiler because this card's just bad. I wouldn't play Bell either because I don't like this card in the main deck. So I would just find I would play like Gamma or some shit like that. So let's do this. Let's see where we can go. Let's see where we can go. But Lone Fire ban worthy? Lone Fire will be ban worthy. Flats, just not now. Lone Fire organically as a card design will be ban worthy because of just the way the card, like, not hard once per turn because it's from GX days. Summons in entire. Just wait. Wait for there to be a meta. Wait for there to be a meta plant deck, and you'll 100% change your tune. People will be like, oh, why did we think Lone Fire was, like, healthy? Like, Lone Fire is a card that 100% has ban-worthy potential, chat. Just wait for a good plant deck to come out. You will instantly change your tune. Rikka. YouTube auto remembers what the last. Yeah, but okay, look. I haven't set the 1. I feel like it went back to 2.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, fair enough. It reset. All right, fair enough. As long as it resets, that's fine. Okay, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1. I think it's the ratio. All right, let's build this, chat. Isn't it crazy? That what's it called? That this was the terrible deck out of Secret Slayers, and now people are playing this over Emancipators. Says Selza. Yes and no, Selza. So here's the thing, chat. You guys answer if this was true. I was listening to a guy talk about, well, it was a Rikka versus Sprite duel. And he said something that, like, I've always kind of thought, but it kind of put it in the perfect perspective. He was like, all Konami, chat, is basically doing is they're taking archetypes that are really bad. It used to be they did this with, like, Link 1s, but I guess this is even more, I mean, that's pretty efficient too. But he was like, you can basically take almost any bad archetype or one that doesn't function that well. What's up, JVJ? How are you? And you just give it a really powerful field spell. And he was like, look at Rikka or look at, like, Weather Painters. And you can fix so many of the issues. Like, Rikka's main problem, chat, is like, Rikka's whole theme was like, oh yeah, we tribute to do stuff. But it's like, well, what are you doing if you tribute all your cards? You're just like, you're burning through all your advantage and you, like, don't have anything left to play with. Oh yeah, let's make a field spell that tributes the opponent's cards. Boom. Entire deck works now. I don't have to tribute my stuff. I'll just tribute your stuff. Whole deck starts working now. I mean, obviously the Rikka field spell also gets you, like, a free sheet or a free spell and trap. So, like, honestly, it instantly gets you the spell. So it just, like, starts the whole deck basically. But it's just like, hey, instead of making Rikka tribute their own stuff, which is, like, not effective at all, even though some of them do trigger, it's just like, oh, tribute your opponent's stuff. Boom, 5-hit. Same thing with Weather Painters, chat. Weather Painters is, like, insanely slow. They always had a problem with going into their Link monsters because it was never easy. And it's like, wait, why don't we make a field spell that lets you use your canvases as Link material? Boom. Now we fixed the problem of, like, the deck can never Link summon, And we make Thunder Canvas, which like never did anything before, actually one of the most important cards now. So there you go. Like Konami just takes these archetypes that are like their main mechanic is like too slow or clunky, and you fix it with a field spell. Rikka, Weather Painters are again prime examples. Did they get new support? Emancipator? If I'm siding cherries, I have 4 spots available. That's actually, I think, Prince of Blood, I think that's actually the exact number. So I was thinking, chat, to play cherries, you have to be able to play 4 slots at least. And I believe the 4, it could be more. Don't quote me on this. But I believe what you need, one of them could be cut because it might not need to be played. But you want Sprite Elf, whatever the level 5 tier element card, whatever that card's name is, you definitely want that. If they instant fusion for it, then you're just fucked. Like, God bless you, open with a 1 of. But if they just summon anything else and they try to like trigger one, just instantly like cherries that card. And then they have to go for the shitty Garuru play, which, what does that do? Hold on, that's 2. The third was Mirror Jade. If you run into Branded, they activate Branded Fusion. They summon either Labellion or Albion. Doesn't matter, because you just let them activate the effect. Banish Mirror Jade. What are they doing now? They still have to resolve the effect, by the way, too. Of whatever they summoned. Hold on, there's one more. There's like one more Cherries target. And I'm not sure that Mirror Jade is necessary, chat. But I think there's one more. It's not Hulk, though. Hold on, let me see. It's not Hulk. Chaos Ruler, Toad. No. So if you hit Elf, usually they can't summon Toad. So like, yeah, that's the reason why I don't think you want Toad. You need to hit Elf. Because like if you hit Elf, you basically do hit Toad. But you just get like, hold on. This one plays too many. Because with this one, chat, like I have my entire extra deck. So I was playing like, this. Would this hurt you, BP? If I cherried this, I was just wondering. I was like, I'm pretty sure this would hurt them, right? Like if you go Circular, Dump, Reborn, and I just like cherried this, I'm pretty sure that would kind of hurt, right? Oh no, I think that's it. So my cherries targets are Elf, the 5, and just Mirror Jade. Yeah, that's it. Like you can play other, yeah. Because I was thinking about Needle Fiber, but like I don't like. To me, Needle Fiber is not like a choke point for decks anymore. Like you can't just like against Punk maybe. You can't just like preemptively needle. Even if Punk, there's no good cherries target against Punk. If you cherries Chaos Dragon, then they just go for the 8. They go for the Punk 8, and then they just search like Ghost, or they search Ghost Ogre, and then you went like super neg because they still went plus. So I feel like they still feel like they're in a good position. So I don't have Needle Fiber for that. It would hurt half of the time, but the other half it wouldn't be too bad. Well, yeah, these are my cherries targets, and like I'm not saying you have to play cherries. I think cherries and Slayer are pretty similar, but with Slayer you do need to like side discard, because to break the sprite board you will need to go after the sprite elf, because you can't target Toad. So you have to like send a link monster, bounce the elf, and then you have to use this to attack the Toad. So like yeah, you can't break the board without using links. You can't just like send an Exceed because you can't even target it. But yeah, I guess I only have 3 cards. What was Flack saying? One of the big secrets is most archetypes that are bad are only bad because one specific card doesn't exist. Totally agree. Could you go for Gigantic? Again, PBB, I don't think, like, so the thing is, I feel like what makes Sprite oppressive, chat, is totally awesome. I feel like if you're just playing a regular, standard, like, rogue deck, that's the card that you can't let them get to. Because that card will double negate whatever you want to play, and that card will probably beat you. Unless you have, like, a board breaker. So, the other Sprite cards, like, aren't necessarily, like, smashers. You can play through that shit. If you're playing a deck like Madoche, you can play through smashers. You can play through one Omni negate, or, you know, one monster negate, but you ain't playing through 2 Omni negates that steal your cards. Like, you ain't playing through that. So, to me, it's just Elf. Because, like, if you, I've seen the deck get, like, cherried on gigantic and them still like make Toad. And if they make Toad, then I feel like you're just fucked. You know, so like that's my opinion. All right, let me go back to this. All right, let's do this. But yeah, what's it called? Whatever other cards you think are relevant, PBB, like those are my three. My three Cherries targets are mainly just Mirror Jade, the level 5 Rikka, or level 5 Rikka, the level 5 Tier Element, and Elf. Those are the three. Okay, let's see if I can remember this, chat. I think this is a 2. I think this is 2. This one's 2. That's 1. This is 3. And I think this might be 3. Yeah, I think that one's 3 as well. And I don't think you play any 11. I don't think you play any of the other ones because I think they all suck. 3, 1, 3. Okay. Yeah, this is the entire engine. And like here's one thing, chat. This card should be continuous. It shouldn't be a normal. It shouldn't be a trap card. It should be continuous. That'd make it way better. This card is so pointless. It's a Call of the Haunted that lets you tribute a monster to reborn a plant. But the problem with reborning a plant, chat, is like none of these cards disrupt if you reborn them. So like, what's the point? Like, it would be cool if you could, like, if this card didn't need to freaking detach, if she just tributed, like, that'd be cool. But like, reborning her doesn't do anything because she won't have her effect. So like, this entire, like, I don't know, this card is just this card is just pointless. They need another trap card. Am I going to play Terraforming? Probably, because I'm going to play, do I need 3 mines, chat, or just 2? Okay. We'll consider this our engine. Save. This is the Rikka engine. Now we need some board breakers, because we will sometimes go second. And again, maybe I'll be proven wrong, chat, and maybe hand traps will be the way to go, but like, I feel like I just need to be proven wrong first. I hope Mystic Mind doesn't backfire, chat. My theory is that I can turn it off because I play 3 field spells, so like, it should work. Or I can just use it to like bait my opponent. If Mystic Mind gets banned, that would suck. Well, at least for this theory. Do I want to play Metaverse? Yeah, fuck it. We'll just go ahead and play Metaverse. Alright, chat. I got 12 spots to play around with. What do I do, chat? This is why I kind of like this idea. Because I feel like the most unexpected thing isn't set rotation better. With set rotation, I mean, you mean to get mine? So like, I don't want to. Set rotation's dangerous because if your card gets outed, I don't think you can activate any more. I don't think you can activate any more field spells. So like, if I were to get mine and get Glamour like set, if my opponent outs mine, then I can't like play any more field spells. Robbery. Okay, I like the idea of robbery. I feel like the idea of traps is like so unexpected in this deck, chat. Offerings to the Doom. Yeah, I have to be honest. I have no idea why that's like hyped, or I kind of get it in Sky Striker because like the whole deck is spells, so like play anything. But like, I don't know. Grinder played it in Tier Element, and I'm like, why? Unless you just that desperate to kill a monster. I was thinking about Strike, chat. But like, Tier Elements kind of has me shook to play that card. Am I the only one who feels that way, chat? That Tier Elements is like making Solemn Strike unplayable? Dude, fuck that deck so much. This is like a god card. Play Solemn Judgment and Red Low. Yeah, again, have you seen Tier Elements? Every single card that Solemn's, like, you trigger them. That's the whole point, is like not to trigger them. The Solemn cards all trigger them. Even if you stop the summon, like, they still trigger. Like, that's the problem. Like, the Tier Elements makes all of these, like, destruction cards terrible. Even makes Punishment, like, unplayable. Well, against them. Play different dimension ground. I don't like that as a card, to be honest. I think you should build for tier. The problem with different dimension ground, Dark Emperor is like, as I told Flax, if you go second, it doesn't do anything because they already build their board. And then also, I'm just afraid like I'm gonna lose my monsters. I'm afraid that I'm gonna activate different dimension ground and then like my opponent's gonna Regeki me and like, oh, all my cards are banished too, and what I have like no follow up. Play Blood Root. I actually thought about that. I know what card you're talking about, level 1. Alright, so the only reason... Wait, what? Okay. You're talking about the trap, right? Yes. Alright. So I actually thought about this card in the main deck. And I'm like, this seems like it could be bad. However, you're talking about Overroot. Okay. The reason that I thought about this card, chat, was number 1... I don't really see how I can get a mine out in this deck, chat. Like, if my opponent mines me. I can turn my mine off, obviously. But if I get mined, I'm like, oh, I just lose because there's, like, no mine out. And I doubt I'm going to side. This card turns mine off. My only problem is... This also seems, again, chat, unplayable against Tier Element. Because it just triggers them. Like, Tier Element just, like, ruined the meta, chat. These cards that just send stuff to the graveyard, like the Rikka tribute cards don't trigger them because you tribute as a cost. But like that be the problem. Is like, I mean, I could use this against their field spell and I could set a tier element on the field and that doesn't do anything unless they have poly. But like, I don't want to use this against a tier element monster because, I mean, this card seems insane against Sprite though. Triggers, play D-Shifter. Bro, we use the graveyard, what? Yeah, I'm not playing Shifter. This deck uses the graveyard. So just send the field. I mean, yeah, that's what I'll probably do is just send the field spell instead of monster. I'm not open to Shifter, chat. I'd be more open to cherries than Shifter. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be bad. Are there any other good traps, chat? Because you guys know what trap I'm gonna end up playing. Old reliable, chat. Old reliable. Play IDP. IDP doesn't sound terrible. Because I think this deck only locks itself into plants during its turn. One of them I think does. But like she has to be on the field. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna be locked into plants, chat, during my opponent's turn. So I should be able to IDP them. And IDP is like, from what I've tested, it's good against Sprite and it's good against like tier element. It's also like there's a bunch of Omni decks, chat, like Math Mech. The whole deck is like Cybers. You know what I mean? And like it's only bad against Flu Under. Glamour is Glamour? What is Glamour? When you activate this card, you contribute 1 plant monster. Yeah, but if I have like, let's say I have 3 or 2 plants on, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all my plants off the field though. This only attributes 1. Like, let's say that I end on the Rikka 8 plus the what is the inboard? The inboard is the Rikka 8, the 7. Like, I can't. I mean, I'll have to like take multiple turns. You know, and I doubt my opponent's just gonna sit there. Also, okay, here's another thing. You don't want to chat, again, this is theory. You don't want to out Mystic Mine in the end phase. Because if you out Mystic Mine during your end phase, your opponent doesn't have mine anymore and they just kill you. Like if you don't have monsters on field and their mine blows itself up and then cool, now I just like kill you. Because you have no monsters on field and I just like combo. So like you have to out mine during like your draw phase and then kill them. You know what I mean? If you out mine during the end phase, like that doesn't work. Then you just get killed. You know what I mean? Like you have to out mine during like their end phase or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like you can't out it during your end phase, then they'll just kill you. Because they don't have what's it called. Mine kind of, I mean, that's why we're playing it. Sprite just Zushu. Imagine Lost Wind, but for spell. Yo, that would be insane. You mean a card that like pop spells and traps? God damn it, chat. Press 1 if like there's no good traps. There really isn't. Like if I'm playing IDP, I feel like that the problem is it's not that there's no good traps. The problem is that Solemn is like insane against every deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Not named Tier Element. Do we just do that, chat? Because I feel like the play is just to play Strike. But then I play against Tier Element and it's like, oh yeah, strike us. Strike me, daddy. So that I could just trigger everything. Play Compulse. That's fucking copium. Play Compulse. Alright, let's try it. Play Bottomless Trapple. Yeah, I really kind of like, no lie, chat. I kind of want to try Lost Queen. Oh god, I just feel like this is gonna be bad. I feel like this is just gonna be bad. Excuse me. Even if I play Strike, I still have 6 spots. I feel like I cannot fill these 6 spots, chat. Oh, also, here's another thing, chat. So I know this seems kind of troll, and eventually I will round this into a good deck. Playing this deck the way it is also means like it's a less chance that I'll get talented, chat. You know what I mean? Like if my opponent goes first, like they can't talent me because I don't have any hand traps. So like there's no way to talent me. I'm not gonna activate any monster effects. Play Karmika. Dinomischus is not terrible. Yeah, I don't think Dinomischus is like troll. I saw some Sprite players who played Dinomischus. Dude, we just need a Solemn Strike that banishes, chat. And don't say the new card. Because like this card only banishes if you discard, which I think this deck could probably do. Because the problem with most trap decks, chat, that want to play this card is you don't run enough monsters to discard. Like Guru, Eldritch. What are you playing, like 5 monsters? So like, you know, that's the problem with most trap decks. It's like you don't actually play enough monsters to like tribute. Do I play Impermanence? I feel like the problem with Impermanence Anime Night is it just doesn't do enough. I feel like it's just a low impact, like it's just too low impact. Okay, G, this isn't a hand trap, but why not the OP? Are you talking about D-Shifter again? I told you the problem with it stops Toad. What card are we talking about, chat? Yay for outdated traps. Feather Duster. Flunder plays Feather Duster. God, I feel like if I play Feather Duster, I'm gonna brick, chat. I don't think I'm gonna play Feather Duster in the main. Cause like what spells and traps are beating me? Like what spell and trap, like Skill Drain, I guess? What's the new Nibiru? Not D-Shifter, it's a new card. This deck sees the tier traps. It's a Dino. What card are you guys talking about? Play Breakthrough Skill. I think Lost One might be a little better. One hand trap claps your deck. No, that's not true. If you get, what's the hand trap that claps me? That's it. I assume you're gonna say Ash. I think the normal summon is this one, right? Yeah, if this one gets, what's it called? Like, I mean, you better hope I don't have this. Ogre on the field spell. That could be an issue, actually. If you have Ogre, and then I just talent shoe and get another one. Alright, let's see what this card. This card's shit? Is that what it is? Shit? It's not shit, chat. Shit. Alright, what's the TCG name? Play Pot? I don't see a good Pot to run. I can't desire this because I'll just fuck up my deck too much. We can't extrav because I don't see it unless I just play Prosperity for 3, but that's not good. Weird dude. Play card. Hold on. So you're recommending that I play cards that don't come out until like December? Is that what we're doing? You're recommending that I play cards that don't come out until November. Because I could totally play these at my next event. Is that what you're doing? You're recommending that I play cards that come out in Darkwing Blast? Cool. Totally cool. Darkwing Blast is gonna be yeah. Guess what? I'm not testing for Pasadena. Actually, hold on. I need to check something. Cause Jib brought this up. I actually haven't seen the new regional circuit. Type in Incarnate. All right, give me 1 second. Hold on. I just want to see what the circuit is. All right, so the circuit started Saturday, right, chat? So we can go here. AR, Florida. I could technically go to this. It's kind of a long drive. I don't know if I want to do it. Okay, we got remote duels the same day. Bust. Yo! Chat. Wait. Where's it at? 40-man remote duel? Yo, press 1 to start off 2-0 in top 8. That's looking kind of bussin', chat. 40-person remote duel? Start 2-0 and basically top 8? Bussin'? Sounding kind of spicy. Just start like 2-0 and basically top? I think I'm going to register for this. I'm about to register before it fills up. Alright, what else we got? Another remote duel. I actually don't see North Carolina. This one in Georgia, I think, is too far. I think we can go to Duluth, but I don't. Yeah, this Bainbridge is like way too far. Let's see. Damn, chat. There's not a regional in this area until October. Yo, that's kind of whack, chat. I guess I'm just gonna be playing remote duel. I don't know why it has a 500 cap. We're not gonna get anywhere near that. Also, they need to come to Charlotte. We only got one regional! We only got one freaking regional! And also, why does this stop it at October? Oh, I guess they do them quarterly, chat? Yeah, I guess they do them they update it quarterly, like per core booster set. That's kind of, we only got one regional. This one right here. On October 15th. See, this is the problem. They stopped doing they only do events in South Carolina now instead of North. Like, bro, have an event in Charlotte. We just had a freaking YCS. You can have an event in the same place. Because I can't go to this one. If it was like Atlanta, maybe. But, yo, Chad, I think I'm going to just be playing remote duels. Like, I could play this. Another 40-person. Yo, I'm registered. Oh, my God. I'm so registered for these remote duels, chat. A 50-person one? Let's go. I'm registered for all of those. These 200-person ones, like, I don't know about that. But these little, like, 40-person events, chat? Yeah. Okay. I missed Edison Regionals. You should have went. Edison is in New Jersey. Big Pimpin', you should have went. And there was a lot of, like, interesting decks that came out of that. Okay, so there's not really that many. I still want to, what's it called? I still wanted to know. Alright. What else are we missing, chat? God, do I play... Can Monster Reborn work in this deck? Because now Atenza got me thinking, like, what if I do get hand trapped? Like, I don't want to just, like, lose, you know? That Georgia one is far from me. Play that's too, like, go first. Yeah, that's I start playing evenly matched, then we just have cards that are like giga dead going first. I mean, I get it, like Dark Ruler's dead go, but like this card's insane. You just break a whole board. Oh yeah, Call by the Grave. Okay, we can Call by the Grave. Okay. We have Terraforming in here. Oh, Incarnate. Rose Girl. Are there any just other generic plants, chat, or is it just Lone Fire? I'm gonna show you guys a cute card that's like not good, but it's still cute. This one? Big Pimpin'? You mean this? Yeah, this is a new card from, this is the regional map for some reason. This is the one... So I don't understand it. It's not a quick effect, right? I don't understand this card, chat. Because, like, okay. To me, the way that I read this card, and you guys tell me, am I just understanding it wrong? It would be like if your opponent had, like, Dark Law, Baron DeFleur, Borreload, Savage Dragon. And they went, like, negate, take your hand out. And then you summon this to, like, counter it. But the problem is like, all right, you're already in such a shitty position where, like, all your cards have been negated and ripped from your hand. Like, you better have this. It's Talents Nibiru. Yeah, but, like, the problem is when you try to play through these, like, Omni Negators, chat, these Baron DeFleurs and, like, Toads and stuff like that, you're in such a bad position that, like, tributing that monster doesn't do anything anymore. Like, the monster already paid for itself by taking away one of your cards. And it only does, hold on, does it tribute just the monsters or any monsters? I thought, does it have to be the monster that negated? Because if not, then maybe it's good. Tribute all face-up monsters on the field that activate. Okay, yeah, it's bad. I just don't see it. They only need to activate one effect. Okay, but yeah, again, let's say unless you're saying it's a beater threat, Big Pimpin'. If I use Baron DeFleur and you tribute my Baron DeFleur, like, I still have other monsters. So you only forced out one. You just traded, like, you're still neg, I guess. Because my Baron traded with one of your cards, so you have 5. No, I guess it's not neg, because, yeah, you do out the Baron DeFleur. Unless you're saying, like, all right, but now I can summon this and beat over something. Like, yeah, if you're saying, because I didn't realize this card had 1500 attack. So even if it just tributes one monster, it is a 3000 beater. During your end phase, you can target one monster in your opponent's grave. You know what? Hold on. This actually might make this card good. You know what, chat? I think I may have under, because, like, if I tribute your Baron and then reborn it, that's kind of bussin'. Or if I tribute your... if I tribute your... See, it's like, you can't really tribute Toad because Toad just tributes itself. Toad's never on the field after it activates. So I'm trying to think of, like, another Omni Negate that stays face up. Like, Baron DeFleur, Savage Dragon, Griffin does not stay face up. It tags itself into the deck. Yeah, I didn't realize you could reborn that same monster that you tributed. Which, again, if you take something pretty good... That actually sounds kind of... I guess you could take a Sprite. Yeah, taking a Sprite's not bad, chat. If you take an Omni Negate Sprite card, you could you could reborn that Sprite, and then that Sprite could just use any other random monster that you have as a negate. So, like, that's not bad. Borreload out. It doesn't need to... Yeah, but, like, okay, but what other monsters are, like, relevant? Unless you play against a deck like this where your opponent is activating effects, but they're not, like, Omni Negates. Like, most cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are, like, negations, chat. Like, what is Tier Elements going to use that, like, the only card that they summon to, like, act... I guess it's pretty much just Drago Stapelia, right, chat? You know? Or maybe, I don't know. Do they summon... They might summon the big one during your turn, I guess. Yeah, that kind of works. The fusions, yeah. That's what I'm thinking, like, the fusions, I guess, in Tier Elements. They mainly just try to go for, like, Drago Stapelia because it stops stuff. You need more monsters. Yeah, this card isn't bad. I don't know if I'd want to main deck it, though. Unless I'm playing... I don't know. I don't know if I want to main deck it. It seems a little, what's it called? They do summon Baron. The good players do. Like, I'm starting to realize, chat, the good players who play Tier Element is kind of disgusting. Like, when Tier Element players realize, oh, we can also Synchro Summon, they need to cut that shit out. Sword Soul Synchro 8, Masterpiece. True. Alright, chat, give me 2 more cards. Give me 2 more cards. I'm going to build the extra deck. Give me 2 more cards to run. 2 teardrops. Actually, I'm just going to type in Planet Seas. Because I think that's like almost all of it. This is Planet Seas. What is the card? Is that card like it must be a secret rare. It's on the mat. If this doesn't work, chat, then I'll just play alright, they play this. 2 of this. I think they play a lot of this. They play 1 of this, but they don't use it. They play this. Is this troll, chat? I'm just thinking about time. Is this card troll to win in time? Because I'm like, so the Sun Avalon deck, doesn't it always like auto win in time? But I don't think Rikka can gain life points. So like, I'm like, can I win in time? And I'm like, oh, go for this and pray to God it works. Where's your spell and trap removal? For the main deck, this card technically. Hold on. Someone had a good suggestion that I liked. Oh, IDP. Yeah, I like IDP. Play IDP. IDP seems fine. Because again, I shouldn't really what's called. All right, 2 IDP. Bro, hold on. Now that I'm not, hold on. I don't. Yeah, I think I like IDP more than Strike, chat. I think I like the idea of IDP like a little more than Strike, honestly. Like Strike just Tier Element makes Strike really bad. Okay, we'll save. And if Trap Tier Element does, or Trap Rikka doesn't work, then I guess we'll try Hand Traps. I don't want to play Hand Traps, chat. They just seem fucking bad. I don't think they summon any of these cards. Except this one. Because this card is like a Link 4. Which I don't see. I don't see this deck getting to a Link 4, chat. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't play Hand Traps. I was going to say, is this 8? Could I play Psychic and Punisher, chat? Could I play Psychic and Punisher? Special summon Snowdrop. Special summon Snowdrop. Normal summon Ash. Psychic and Punisher? What? I'm pretty sure she's 8. Yeah. These are horrible. Well, okay, so this was from 2 weeks ago, Flax. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I look at this and I'm like, I think these are bad because, like, I think Valor's trash this format. I think this card's, like, horrible. You could play it, but you're just going to realize it sucks. Unless your opponent normal summons Diva and you Valor it and they just pass, like, this card's bad. Droll is also bad because decks can search, like, Sprite. They can search and draw phase. They can do, like, a lot of searching and then you just, Droll sucks. I think Bell is bad because, like, what are you belling? Called by, I guess. Limited card. The Math Mech. Super Factorial. Like, what is there good to called by or to use Bell on? So, like, 7 of these cards just suck. I mean, Ash is fine. Bell is fine. But, like, you're running 7 just bad cards this format. Elf? Yeah, but, like, I guess, I don't know. Elf, I don't know. I guess Elf. I feel like if you're belling Elf, I feel like that's some copium shit. I feel like at that point, you probably already lost. I don't know. Hand trap racist. Ronan. No. Why not just play Crow? Hold on. Why not just play Crow then? Why not just definitively remove the card? I mean, you guys talk about my Skullmeister take, which that card will be good again. Just wait. Just wait long enough. It'll be good. Why not play DD? Like, I could get down with DD Crow. Like, I mean, unless you just like, well, this stops, it stops Called by the Grave, I guess. It stops, Gamma. Play both, Bozo. Oh, God. All right. Hold on. Let's build the rest. Do I need any of this shit, chat? Seriously. I feel like I don't even run enough Rikkas for like any of these cards to matter. This is a Link 4, which I don't see this deck ever summoning. Nightmare Phoenix, maybe. Jasmine has to gain life points to like search. You can't gain life points, so when is that gonna come up? I don't know what this is. This card also searches like Sunvine Sowing or something, which we don't play. So, like, none of these cards do anything. Maybe the Sylvan one. Since when was... I didn't say Crow was bad. I didn't say Crow was bad. I said Bell seems bad to me. Because Crow just seems like it does the same job, just better. Crow was bad. I mean, well, no, Crow wasn't even bad last format. Yeah, Crow wasn't even bad last format because of, like, Branded and Red and stuff. Okay, we'll play 2 of this. Oh, maybe I just need Link monsters if I get locked. Is that it, chat? Do I just need link monsters to like go into when I get locked? Because if I lock myself in the... but I don't think that's how this deck works. Yeah, I don't think that this deck just like goes into link monsters to get its stuff off board. I don't think that's like how this deck works. Like when you go into link monsters, there's like a reason for it. What about a Fat Veiler? I don't like that card. I think that card's bad. Who requested Superman by Eminem? A level 4 or lower plant monster. If this card is link summon in the extra monster zone using Sunseed, Loki. Okay. Can't do that. Yeah, what's the point of running this stuff? Like, I just don't... Bro, alright, let's just save. Let's test some hands. Is this the version with the girl boobas? I never saw the video of this song. Let's go Rikka. Okay, I don't know how to combo with Rikka, chat. So, like, if I mess up... Okay, this has to work. Yeah, I think this works. Alright, normal summon this. During your main phase, you can take a Rikka monster from your... Ooh, I don't want a monster. I actually want the field spell. Let me read this one, too. Okay. During your main phase, you can take a Rikka monster from your deck, except Petal. Add it to your hand or foolish shit. And then I'm plant locked. Ooh. How does I get to the field spell, though? During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. But while it's face up in the monster zone, this also plant locks me. Okay, so this is what's it called. So activate this. Cat forgot the combo and the combo. Yeah. Hold on. I mean, I go back to it. Let's do this. I guess I could watch some from. Hold on. I could watch some from this video. Okay, for real, would playing Ishizu cards work and count to counter tier elements? Zongdo, I can't really in good conscience answer that question. Cause like I don't dude, it went back to 2. I don't like I don't actually know what all the Ishizu cards do. I just know they're supposed to be nuts and tier elements. So like I don't know all the cards. I assume that they work when they're just sent to the graveyard because that's like what Tier Elements does. But I don't think they come out until December anyways. So I am not looking that far ahead. Am I correct, Chad, or am I wrong? I thought that that pack didn't come out until December. Okay, hold on. Get Veiler. Oh, he's gonna summon Lonefire. So that's what I thought. I need to get this one. I think this is the one that searches the field spell. Is he just... He went for... I feel like he should just get Sheet. No, he didn't go for Sheet. Okay. Put that... Wait, what? Hold on. I'm a little lost there, chat. So that got hand trap. Tribute for the 8. Summit. Yo, I was gonna say, chat. I hate to say this, Lonefire might be a little necessary. Like, I don't know if I'll need it. So this card. How does it trigger though? Okay, so it triggers on summon to search the field to any card. But it must also tribute. He tributes it. And then this is the one that summons when something is tributed at like resolution. I think it's like Gazelle. And he hasn't used this one either. Okay. And then he goes for this one and adds... Oh! He's going to add it back to special. He's going to go for the 7, and then he's going to end on the 8 as well. Yo, this deck is like too big brain for me, chat. Yeah, he tribute it, and then it like ranks... I'm just going to say rank. It ranks itself up, and then you go for the 8. Alright. Okay. I don't have to come. No. I can definitely do stuff here. It would matter if I got hand. I mean, if I got hand trap, we got this. If they gammed me, then it might be a problem. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what's it called. 3-card combo. Well, he got hand trapped, right? Yeah, he got Veilered. Give me a copium in the chat if he played through high impact hand trap. Veiler. So this is why Veiler is so fucking bad, chat. Don't play that trash card. Alright, special summon. So this is the negator. I feel like I need... Oh god, she's not a 4? She's a 6. Tribute a plant monster. Special summon this card. Let me look at my options. Because right now I have no way of tributing. During your main phase, special summon this card. This doesn't do anything either. So my only way of getting like an actual play, chat. This one won't do anything either. Because this one needs something to be tributed. Yeah, my only way to get a play. This can special summon them both. But I need a 4. You could tribute the level 1. I know that. I'm trying, like, I was trying to make the rank 4 and then tribute it, and I don't know if that's possible. Alright, activate. We definitely need the field spell. Okay. Does anyone think, by the way, chat, that this shouldn't be a field spell? They were talking about this on Reddit, chat. Field spells that aren't actually field spells. Like, how is this a field spell? Do you guys realize, chat, that field spells are supposed to be like actual locations? Spiral Resort, Salamandrate Sanctuary. This is not a location. This is just 2 chicks dancing or something. It's not a location. It's just they're just doing stuff. You know? Let's go for Rikka Glamour. It's a cone. What does that mean? I mean, Mystic Mine. That's an example. Mystic Mine is a mine. It's an actual mine. You know, that a mine is a place you can go. All right, hold on. Damn it, chat. This is bad. Cause like, so the problem is, if I activate Glamour, chat, and I get 2 searches, I can make the rank 4, but then I can't tribute it. Wait, hold on. Can I? This card doesn't do anything when it's tributed, right? Trash that. Dude, it's 1 hand! Alright, let's... I could just get 1, but no, I don't think that's it. I think I need, what's it called? Because if I just get 1 search, this isn't going to do anything on field. So let's get 2 searches. This will special at resolution. And this is like the only other one we haven't used. You can distribute the rank 4 when you negate a monster next turn. How am I? Oh, you mean yeah, but that's not like what you really want to do though. You want to like tribute your opponent. Well, all right, let's figure this out. All right, at resolution, this will activate. If a monster is tributed, special summon this card. You can target up to. Okay, I don't think that effect's gonna matter. special. This is like, hold on, wait. Can I figure this shit out? You can detach one material from this card, target a plant monster or Rikka card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Detach. Is there a Rikka that I like haven't used? Can this one special? I think this one always special stuff is from the grave. And unfortunately, chat, yeah, I've used this one already. Oh my god! Hold on, oh my god, I'm so big brain. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this one summons 2. I'm actually the freaking GOAT. I just realized because I'm like, I can't, oh my god, I'm actually the GOAT. Yep, full combo, let's go! Yeah, we just get this one. I don't need to use this effect. the big one summons 2. I just realized that. Send this to the graveyard. Chain 1, chain 2. Or I don't know how this goes. And then we'll just rank her up. Yo! Trash deck actually bussin'. Summon this. Let's go! Activate effect. Chain link 2. Let's put this here. I don't feel like there's a... I mean, I guess you could say that there maybe is a point. Because instead of this guy having 1 negate, he now has 2 negates. And now we can go for the rank 8. We have a little bit of follow-up, chat. I don't know. Also, chat, hold on. This sounds like Mob Psycho. Is it right to summon monsters in defense mode, chat, in game 1? Like, if they like, I don't feel like it is anymore. Because what's the advantage? If you get Dark Ruler, it's the same. I just feel like you just get Zeus'd easier, chat. The opponent, bro, but Atenza, if the opponent has Disruption, we have 2 copies of freaking talents. I'm going to draw cards. If you use any, first off, this card is a hand trap stopper. You do know that, right? Like, this card stops hand traps. So like, if you have any disruptions, like, I have talents, you're getting punished. But I mean, also, like, and this card can stop it at that point. Draw the cards. They aren't beating this board. I mean, see, it would depend on, like, what hand trap you used and at what point I use talents. But it's not like, well, if you get hand trapped, you like, bro, I had talents the entire time. So, like, unless you have a hand trap plus Ash for talents, like, I'm drawing cards. And at this point, this card can stop hand traps. So this end board would be Tribute, Monster Negate. This also doesn't seem bad. Because this is like a disruption against anything. That wasn't bad. And that's with 2 dead talents, chat. Not 1 dead talents. That was with 2 fucking dead cards. Test with... You think I should test? Dude, I'm not ready to test. Okay, this is like another example, chat. So this is an example of like, this is my only start. Actually, I don't even know if this, like, this can't combo, right? Not nice hand. No. But this is fine though. This is actually fine. Like, okay, let's say that I get Veilered, right? Cool. So let's draw 2 cards. Can I combo? Because if I can't combo, I'm just mining. And now you just like, you better beat me with 1. And I also have double strike. So I'm perfectly fine just like sitting on Mind Strike. I am perfectly fine until I can get like some real resources. Can I do something? Actually, I don't think I can. Yeah, I totally can. So at this point, we just activate Mind, set, and we're fine. You know, like, cool. Have fun playing with 1 monster. You know what I mean? Like, have fun playing with, you better have the out. Pretend you're going second. Even this hand, against meta decks, I feel like this hand's actually fine. Because if we set this, Atenza, this hand's fine. Like, Sprite is not beating this hand. I mean, if you go Diva, then I just win. because I just go rivalry and you're locked into sea serpents. And you can't play. You know? And I also have, if you start with, what's it called? As long as I stop the one that smashers, like I feel like these two is disruption. It matters what I draw though. Okay, we're alright, we got something. We have glamour. Dude, if I had the field spell, this would be nuts. Yeah, if I had the field spell, like instead of this would be gas. How does this beat Terror Element? Well, I don't think Terror Element can beat you with one type. Because their fusions are different types. You know what I mean? Also I have IDP. So like IDP can stop. IDP is guaranteed to stop at least one of those bitches from resolving because I can just summon it. I think the problem is, chat, and look, maybe this is the reason why people run the Loki engine. What do you guys see? I see a problem here, chat. The problem that I'm seeing here is like we're not getting enough engine. Yeah, my problem is like right now, like it's fine with this hand we have gas. You know what I mean? But so far I'm seeing like we're not getting enough engine. So maybe this is why like this is like literally no no engine. This is the like we have no engine. I guess with hand traps it's fine. This hand probably works. Yeah, this hand probably works. Even if we search one, I think we might be okay. Eldritch Brain trying to play combo. Is this that combo? Yeah, I think we need more starters. So I think can we keep any of these traps? Not strike. Maybe not meta. I think we need to add in the what's it called build. All right, let's go back to the map, or let's go back to the drawing board. Because if they even if they negate Lone Fire might be a good card to add in. Because even if they negate it, let's try that. Because yeah, now I'm just looking. I'm like, bro, I'm not seeing enough starters. Okay, let's take these out, and maybe let's take out Metaverse. Let's go this. All right, let's just try that. But I am fairly committed to Rikka, chat. Are you playing 1-for-1? I am not. If I play Loki, I'm gonna play 1-for-1, 100%. But in this build, BP is only one level 1, and I feel like if I just get Rikkas, I should be okay. All right, host. Bro, drop the deck. Play MathNet. This hand has no play. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I don't think this has any plays. Normal, special. That's pass. Remember when you played Dragon Maids? We are bricking. These traps are bricking me, chat. Cap will keep using. I am gonna keep using Rikka. All right, here we go. We got some gas. Okay. So this, and now we don't have talents though. This is actually, hold on. This actually is losing the what's it called? No, I think this hand works. This hand is like, I think hard lose the Gamma, but like if this gets Veilered, it's fine because I have this, and this gets me where I want it. It gets me the 2 monsters anyways. And we just tribute this. Yeah, I feel like this is full combo. Actually, no, this happens at resolution, right? Yeah, this happens at resolution. So we would want probably Princess. Dude, this deck can't be hard to learn. It's only like 3 Rikka monsters. Princess and probably her. The traps feel very counterintuitive. I feel like you are wanting to play Lair with a deck that wants to go all out. I think you might be right, Flax. I think the traps are not excuse me. They're not doing what I thought they were gonna do. Alright, special this. Special this. Yeah, I feel like once you get to this point, chat, this deck is like fine. Ooh, I don't know if I have an No, it doesn't matter. This one, yeah. Once you get to this, chat, I feel like this deck just plays itself. Once you get to the rank 4, this deck is like easy. You know what I mean? Once you get to like the rank 4, this deck is like really, really easy. Just play Lair? Nah, I don't like Lair. I don't know if I want to play Lair. The problem with Lair is like I don't know. I question Lair in game, like I just question Lair's ability to go second if you don't have Lair of Darkness. And even if you do, you kind of need to have like Lilith or something. Alright, we need to detach this. Add this. Maybe just put in level 4 plant. What extenders though? Yeah, once you get to this point, chat, this deck is easy. You know what I mean? We didn't use Lone Fire at all, by the way. Something this. And I would kind of like to be able to combo, chat, to like know the combo, but still also have like Rikka's sheet. And then this just becomes Teardrop. All right, this is what we're going for like every game. Also put another monster on this. Not that, because we need that in the grave. That's my name. Okay. It's not insane, but it's not bad. Carrot weight. Let's see. We almost need to get hand trapped with some of these hands, chat. Like this one. This is a hand where I'm like, please, I'm begging to get ashed here, chat. I'm begging to get ashed. Because if I do, I would probably activate this for yeah. Oh my god, yeah, I'm begging. I thought for some reason I thought that was I thought this was the glamour. Yeah, we are begging to get ashed here. Because oh, shut up, Atenza. This we still have the combo for the most part. We tribute. I think we're actually missing a search. Because if we get this and this for the 4, we do not have a way to get her ass in the graveyard, chat. Yeah, we actually don't have a way to get her in the... well, let's see if we can draw one. Detach. Unless their opponent's dumb and like hand traps us. If they like... I'm gonna draw. Yeah, if the opponent is like stupid and hand traps us, then we could just activate this effect, tag it into the deck, tribute this, and then trigger her. Let's draw some cards. Not what we needed. Okay. We're just ending on this. We're ending on Rivalry IDP, and we need to obviously use IDP first. Like, it's fine, you know? Because next turn, we can tribute her for this. I guess it's a good thing we didn't add this. And she is follow-up. So, it's okay, I guess. Carried by Floodgates. What do you want? Carried by Floodgates. This hand also works. Like going first or second, this hand also kind of works. Let's see. I think this gets all the monsters, but this is like, if they ask this, then we're like kind of fucked. We're just rivalry deck at that point. I can see the line. Hold on. Can I see the lines? I think the lines are just obvious. Because we're gonna search like every monster here. Yeah, we're gonna search every monster in the deck. Let's see. Let's add this, and this is actually what we should have searched. Yeah, but we have every card. Okay, we have every card. Hold on, it's this one, right? Yeah, this one. This one. Let's see. Chat, after seeing these combos, does this deck need, what's it called? Does this deck need, hey Trish, are babies dishwasher safe? Only the good babies. Does this deck need Sun Avalon, chat? I feel like it might. I hate to say it. I feel like this deck might need Sun Avalon. I don't know if it's powerful enough. You know what I mean? Wait, what am I doing? I'm trolling. Hold on. I have to add one. Let's just get Glamour back. Fake bits, probably. Send this to the graveyard. I mean, this hand's nuts. This is like the full combo. Hey! Thank you, Yordelay. Oh, Yordalehiho. Give me 1 second, partner. Summon this. Rank it up. Activate. You always want this one, right? Okay. I like the M board. It's like, I do think this M board, chat, like, so this one's going to be better. I guess chat, here. This is the absolute epitome of what this deck can do. You guys tell me if it's good enough. Oh no! Hold on. Wait. I trolled. Hold on. Yeah, my bad. I didn't activate her effect. My bad. Yeah, activate her effect. She's the one that searches the field. We need that. Yeah. Without this board actually sucks. But it doesn't suck. But it's like, actually no. With robbery, this is like, I don't think decks are playing through this. Yeah. We need to get the field spell. I'm gonna get the field spell. And Rikka sheet for like the first time ever. And they can't ogre this either because we have an Omni negate. Okay. Good enough or not good enough? I think, I don't know what to do. Cause like the problem is some of those cards going, so this deck, chat, since this deck doesn't have like one card starters like Loki, when you draw these like bricks going first, it actually does. This is what I think I'm starting to learn about Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to think, oh, well, even if you draw bricks like this, it doesn't matter. But when you don't have like one card starter, when you can't just go Robin and full combo, it actually does matter. You know what I mean? Punk is better, but Punk could get wrecked by the ban list. You're not listening. Cap only wants to flip purple cards or activate one monster effect on his opponent's turn. I mean, one monster effect of like, I think this board's crazy. Because this board is tribute at any time. Omni negate, well, monster negate. I don't want to say Omni negate. Tribute one of your dudes to take a dude. And then also another monster negate from the graveyard. Plus robbery. Like, what deck is playing through this, chat? Not even Flunder is playing through this. Like, what deck is playing through this? I don't... Unless you're playing something cringe in the main deck, like, evenly matched. You know what I mean? I don't see a lot of decks playing through that. I mean, granted, even without the RNG robbery, and us just having another card, I still think this board's really good. Open Red Reboot. You gonna play Red Reboot versus a deck with one trap card? Like, really? This deck really only just runs Sheet. So you're playing Red Reboot for a deck with one trap? Really?